Welcome back to the channel. Rollen is contemplating the concept of he may never be a king, but he shouldn't always be a jester. N9ne featured on a Chris Webby, A Tale of Two Kings. Down in the description is a link to the original. Support the artist first and foremost. Pay any irritation with the reactor or love of the song that way. And that's about the most I could ever ask for. Let's go. Okay, one. I'm doing one. I just went 21 minutes on a N9ne tune with Echo. It was a banger. I don't want to do that here. I want to. I like Webby a lot, and N9ne has got enough lore and legacy that I would never disrespect. I'm just trying to appreciate, even though I did talk about some weird lyrics in one of his songs. It's complicated. God, my reactions get super complicated. Webby over on X spoiled this one for me. That's okay. I don't mind spoilers. But I knew there's going to be a real Game of Thrones vibe. I believe I'm quoting.
No retreat, no surrender, and no defeat. Enemies surround the walls, they hope to breach. Enemies within already rolling deep. Looking at my throne like it's an open seat. Posing as a friend to get a closer peek. Till the moment that I see them show their teeth. Here's your higher power, I thought y'all should meet. Leave their bodies so the crows will eat. Been a fair king, been a just king, but admittedly too trusting. I've had snakes slithering around, looking at the crown. But I know one thing, my gentle nature doesn't mean I'm weak and you're dead already if you give me reason for it. Fuck the battle, you're about to see a war. And by the end they speaking through a Ouija board. Rather rule my land peacefully, spreading my love, but I follow a destiny written in blood. And I've called on the prophecy, lived through the floods and the fires and lightning that's lit up above. Still I will not capitulate, I will not just sit and wait. I will rule indefinite until infinity. I'll flip a figure eight, watch them imitate while I innovate. I'll incinerate them and eliminate, chop them into fish and bait and fill a lake with body parts of anybody in a way. As a king, every other chess piece got their own agendas and it gets deep. It's a wonder how I even get sleep, tossing, turning, sweating through the bed sheets. But I'm in it way past neck deep. That's the cost paid for the best seats. Slick as N9ne with the technique. I'll protect mine, won't detect these multi-syllabic patterns attacking from every angle that you could not imagine. So unleash the dragon to witness a passion to electrify you and cause a reaction. Somewhere in your gut with the punch of a cannon, double barrel. Fuck it, I'm coming, demanding that you either bow down or die where you standing, just to be sure there ain't no misunderstanding. I spent years with an empire on my mind. Stepped away from my fears, and I left them all behind. When I came, watched it fall, and I conquered it all as I fought through the rise of the tide. You could try, but there's nowhere you can hide.
All hail technician, look at the people, they all yell, let's quicken. Never with evil, or when it be heaven and regal, the enemy stepping in fecal, they fall, fail, death, wishing. Bow down to this hierarchy, I'm artsy, this loud sound. Through big life parties, vibe gnarly chicks, crowd round. To get a glimpse of Nina when he's in the element, cause he is who slayed best. You give a simp demeanor, pinning me irrelevant, you needed to say less. Accept no apology, do not acknowledge me, cause I am too paid, yes. Know it to try to abuse a vet, why? Because I am a true apex. Predator, I get the cheddar love, etc. The clever bro was never your editor of this kinetic Russian. Nobody gonna be head of us, pathetic schmucks. Told him I'm the zenith, flowing N9ne. It's those denying he is not talking. Oh, the lion, he's supposed to die, and he below is fine, and he is God walking. King God, though I know it seems odd. Involved with a human being, not Nimrod. Speaking Elohim talk, they don't wanna know the truth. Thinking I'm a load of poop. Speaking divinity, making them chicken to listen to this and to me when I blow the coop. They being so aloof. What they removing up out of your butt on my soldier boot. Born royalty, the people see me and they yelling. I'm the original alternate killer, the king and the G and the others are cosplay. Shining bright and I don't need too many more around me. Monarchy life, bruh, sweet like a in my my kingdom, anybody thinking of coming against me leaving. Eyes and tears. Cause the record I do against you will be in rotation. Word to my fear. And on the street side, ain't no need try waking up my violent peers. For the record, I know that nobody is stupid enough to get at me and trip with the tyrant here.
I spent years with an empire on my mind. Stepped away from my fears, and I left them all behind. When I came, watched it fall, and I conquered it all as I fought through the rise of the tide. You could try, but there's no way you could hide.
That was fire. The Tale of Two Kings, Webby featuring N9ne. That's awesome. Can't just leave it at that. We're just talking about in the 20-minute N9ne one, there was a reference, a strange reference that was probably a strange music reference. And then here, Webby got this N9ne reference. Which worked in his bars and referenced the feature. And I was just, I don't know. I'm grateful to have spent the last few years, quite a few years, I'm going on 3 or 4, listening to a genre of music that I never listened to at all prior. Well, I mean, it's Webby. And I'm finding out, here, I really like Webby. Webby's the shit. He's been kind to the channel with comments, and that was enough. He just made me feel like an actual human being, not like some, yeah, he's a good guy. For all I know, in a couple comments I got. You know, I'm not trying to project no more on there. But now the N9ne, I don't know shit about. But, I mean, wasn't there like 4 or 5 different fucking flow styles? Changes in his bars alone? And I wouldn't even know how to say that a few years ago, let alone understand it all. And I know I heard at least 3, but I think it was more. Because I would kind of consider a flow and then being able to take and double time that same feel as 2 separate things. Right? And I mean, it just seems like he's got some mad skills. And I would love to go 20 minutes and rant about it. But I figured I owed Webby at least one that was straightforward. And I honestly, in the link to their original in the description down below, saved it. I would say pay it forward. Give them some love if you're really into that. I hope you were. Otherwise, why would you click on play? And pay that shit forward. Incredibly cool. And not a bad way to end my day before I go on and serve the public for New Year's. Be responsible, be safe, but have a blast. I'm a firm believer is have as much fun as you can possibly fucking have without getting consequences. When you made your plans, regret was not part of it. Don't have a good time. Be responsible. Be careful. Wake up tomorrow. Start working on a brand new year. You might not be a king, but you don't got to be a clown. Later.